Good afternoon, everyone. This is John here with SB California Bushcraft. Hope you're all doing well. It's great to have you on the channel today. Today I have another gear review of a new blanket that I purchased recently. I haven't used it yet, but I'm anxious to show you guys how it looks because it actually looks really cool. Basically what it is, it's a sleeping bag combined as a blanket. So you have a combination of the two major elements of warmth and comfort all rolled into one, instead of having to take on like one simple wool blanket. Definitely a great feature to have. The area I'm actually in is a small hiking area outside, just a little bit outside of Simi Valley. It's a very nice, very beautiful day, mid-70s. You can probably guess you're hearing a bunch of sounds of 18-wheelers. Well, because the reason why is because just above me is the 118 freeway. That's how close this area is. But it's a very beautiful area. Good amount of people have hiked through here. I was hiking through another portion of this area on Monday, on Memorial Day, just to see what it was like. Pretty impressed with it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is find an area where I can set my stuff down, and then I'll be able to show you exactly what I have in store for this trip. But like I said, today it's just a simple hike. Nothing big, nothing fancy, nothing heavy duty. I'm sporting with me right now the Bear Grylls, my day pack. So this is all in all a nice pack. Looks like there's a sign over here. Do not climb on trees. Okay, so you do. So if you want to camp, you can, even if it's just for a day or so. Based upon what I'm looking at, it might be worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and find a spot here, get set up. I'll show you what I got. So stick around with me. Beautiful area, I'll tell you that much. Just need to get a quick drink of water here. Oh, that's good. All right, so let's talk about this this particular system that we have here. So basically, normally when you see my videos, I normally have more than one item to review, but in this case today I only brought one item this time, which is fine with me. No big deal. It doesn't often happen that often. And obviously, as you can tell, I have not taken a tag off on this particular bag. Basically, what this is a Suisse Sport fleece blanket. And the nice thing about this particular fleece blanket is that this one actually has a zipper on it, so it's basically a sleeping bag for yourself. Haven't had a chance to use it yet, so let's go over the dimensions. So basically, the total amount of weight on this particular bag is going to be 2.2 pounds, which is a lot less than my normal sleeping bag that I normally carry when I'm in the woods. Dimensions is about 30 by 80, so obviously it's going to fit me just fine with no problem whatsoever. It does come in this really nice, really handy stuff sack. which is something I do like. The stuff sack's pretty handy. The fleece itself is something that I have not had a chance to look at, so what do you say we go ahead and pop it open? So first thing I want to do is I'm going to take out my trusty knife here. I'll go ahead and cut the tag off. Set it off to the side right here. I'll make sure I throw out my trash when I'm done. We're going to go and open up the stuff sack. We're going to pull this guy out and see how it looks. So 100% polyester, which is not bad, which means it could still probably keep you warm in most situations, depending on the type of year you go into. So as you can see, it's fully open right now. I'm going to take my pack off. It does have an elastic band on the end, so I'm assuming you can probably like hook it up to something so it can dry out, but this is actually really nice. So as you can see, it's got a full style size sleeping bag. There's also an elastic strap on the end of it right here that you can crunch in to kind of give you a little bit more warmth. The zippers reinforced, very, very nice. Right away it does open up really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and change the camera view a little bit, that way you guys can get a better view of this. Oops, sorry about that. There we go, that's a little bit better. So right now the bag itself is actually fully open. It's very nice though. The material is really perfect. It's 100% polyester, which I know some people are not a fan of, but then again, I mean, this could be a rough alternative to a heavy-duty blanket. If most of you guys usually take like a wool blanket with you when you go out onto the floor. I'm gonna zip it back up here pretty soon. I'm gonna get myself in it. I want to see how it feels. I haven't had a chance to test this yet, but if it were me, what I would do is I would set up an emergency situation. I do have a floor tarp that I can use on the ground. I do have another tarp in the pack if necessary. So I would set that tarp out. That would be my shelter, and I can use this to keep me covered, at least for temporarily. So I'm going to put this guy back together. Straighten it out here a little bit. Alright, so now go ahead and take my shoes off. Obviously I didn't bring a pillow. That's okay. Wow. Not really much room to breathe in this thing though, but it's still very comfortable though. I mean, it's really warm. I'm actually already warming up as is right now. That's kind of unusual. This is great though. I like it. I definitely like it. So I'm definitely going to try this out. Hopefully I can get a one day excursion in, just so I can try this out. Now, I would probably still take the sleeping bag as a backup, just in case I needed it. But all in all, it's a pretty nice setup. Maybe I want to get my shoes back on here real fast. My car keys actually fall off. That's okay. A little dirt on there, but that's okay. A little dirt never kills anything, right? Right. If I wanted to, just so you guys can get a rough idea, if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and put this onto my regular mat that I sleep on. I could do that just to give me a little bit extra warmth, a little extra comfort. And then I can use my sleeping bag. But also too, another good thing about this particular piece is that I do have a hammock. So on the hammock, I could put this, I could cover my air mattress, my air mat with this blanket here. And then go ahead and stick this into the hammock. Put the sleeping bag right on top. Voila, I got a pretty good little sleep system. I'm definitely going to have to take this out for a test run. Now I'm just going to roll it back up. Put it right back into the stuff sack. Now the other great thing that I like about this particular one though, and I do believe that it is definitely something that can come in handy in the long run, is that the fact that it opens up into a full-size blanket. And that's important, especially for survival. So those of us who are looking at pieces of equipment for survival gear. Obviously, the way I'm putting this back in right now, it's not the same way as it came out of the stuff sack when I first opened it. That's okay. This is actually another good test of just how durable this particular stuff sack is, actually. And actually, puts it in there pretty good. Logically, I probably could have done it the other way instead of doing it, rolling it over twice, but that's okay. So all in all, am I impressed? The answer, yeah, I am pretty impressed with this. This is actually Very nice. It's got a very nice quality about it. Very durable. I think this will definitely be something I'll be using in the future. So I'm looking forward to testing it some more. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review. If you have any questions about it, please please private message me on YouTube or leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer your questions if you have any questions about any of this. All in all, I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I appreciate you joining me for this. Keep on bushcrafting, and hopefully we'll be on the trail one day. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.